In tonight's Democracy 2020 report, Joe Biden is up in most national polls, but some of the crowds in the first primary state do not seem to be happy with all of his answers. Correspondent Ellison Barber reports tonight from New Hampshire, where Biden once again was forced to clarify his remarks on how he would react to a potential congressional subpoena.
Obviously, if I was subpoenaed, I'd respond.
Today, former Vice President Joe Biden sat down with an editorial board in Portsmouth and for the fourth time in as many days tried to clarify what he meant when he told the Des Moines Register he would not comply if he was subpoenaed to testify in the Senate impeachment trial.
If, in fact, I got a subpoena, we deal with it then. There is no rational basis for me being called in an impeachment investigation.
With 7 weeks to go, recent polls show New Hampshire is still up for grabs. Mayor Pete Buttigieg, Biden, and Senator Bernie Sanders are all within 3 points of each other. Sanders, who suffered a heart attack earlier this year, got a bill of good health from Congress's attending physician. And according to the Sanders campaign, the senator's personal cardiologist says at this point he is confident Sanders has the mental and physical stamina to fully undertake the rigors of the presidency. Buttigieg is one of two remaining 2020 candidates who served in the military. Right now, the mayor, who deployed to Afghanistan, is going after the former vice president for his vote on the war in Iraq while he was still in the Senate.
This is an example of why years in Washington is not always the same thing as judgment. He supported the worst foreign policy decision made by the United States in my lifetime.
And Biden is swinging back.
God love Pete, I respect the fact his service and his willingness to go. I'm the guy that, as was pointed out repeatedly, that thought we should not be going into Afghanistan.
But as Buttigieg attacked Biden's record in the Senate, protesters at a town hall made it more personal.
Let her go. Let her go.
How much money did you make in Ukraine?
Biden countered that he's done something President Trump refuses to do, released over 20 years of his tax returns. The next fundraising deadline is tomorrow. Senator Elizabeth Warren is slipping in the polls here in New Hampshire. She sent a letter to supporters saying that they are aiming to raise $20 million this quarter, and they are not there yet. It's a big number, but it is 20% less than what she raised last quarter. Mike?
Ellison, thanks a lot.